As anger continues to spew over the brutal murders of Joel and Isaiah Henry, protesters knelt with fists raised in the blazing hot sun at the Black Lives Matter mural at the Square of the Revolution to honor the lives of the youths which were brutally and senselessly cut short, and agitate for speedy justice to be served. The mutilated bodies of the teen cousins were discovered in a coconut farm aback Cotton Tree, West Berbice on Sunday, a few villages from where they lived. Relatives are adamant that the heinous killings are a hate crime fueled by race. The killings sparked a nationwide appeal for justice, which has resulted in protest action across the country. The peaceful protest, which was orchestrated by the Guyana Black Lives Matter movement, saw at least 300 persons, all clad in black, forming a chain around the recently painted Black Lives Matter mural, armed with coconuts in hand and placards, many which read "Justice for Isaiah and Joel Henry." One of the coordinators, Eden Corbin, stated that while having the peaceful protest action was a great matter of concern with the advent of COVID-19, it was touching to see so many persons standing in solidarity, fighting for the cause.
You know, for persons to come out and brave a pandemic, to be able to stand in solidarity with three young black men who have met an untimely end in one of the most gruesome, inhumane, degrading ways. And I'm just happy personally that the people of Guyana, you know, are very much aware and they're willing to lend their support, even if it is to come and to just stand up, even if it's to come and to just make a little noise. We're just happy to see persons are sensitized and aware of what's going on.
On the ground was former Minister of Health and member of the APNU-AFC, Valda Lawrence, who stated that there needs to be a redirection of the police's attention from attacking peaceful protesters to the perpetrators of the actual crime.
We are hurt. We are very hurt. And they need to get off of and do something. We want to see action. We want the police to report to the public how are they dealing with this matter, where they are with this investigation, instead of militarizing the villages in the Berbice region.
Member of the Alliance for Change and Secretary of the Women for Change, Nicola Trotman, stated that being a mother herself, the hurt is greater.
To the authorities that we will not accept this. This is not acceptable. This is not how Guyanese are supposed to have to live. And we are expecting a proper and full investigation into the murders of those two boys, the young man in Albion, the young man at Crane.
Nightly News spoke to Kobe Smith, who touched on why he was present at the 1-hour protest.
To stand and to demonstrate our complete determination, not just for the murders of the Henry boys, but the narrative that Black lives don't matter. And we're really pleased that we have so many hundreds of people out here today who are all standing there with us, because ultimately...
Another supporter, Renata Burnett, expressed hope that there will be swift justice for the boys and that stringent policies will be put in place to avoid reoccurrences.
We want policies to be in place. We want to defund the ERC because they're not doing anything in relation to these matters. We want hate crime to be something that people are so scared of any type of racial slurs that they're not going to put it on their social media, that they're not going to put it in their programs because they're afraid of the repercussions. We want actual consequences when these things are done. We want no long talking.
Touching on the police's response to the protesters in Berbice, Christopher Belfield is adamant that there must be a better response to the people's pain.
I saw the police force to make a statement saying they have been tolerant for several hours. Well, we've been tolerant for years, decades, from the history that this country has begun. And so I think that the police, the response is very insensitive. They too are brothers and sisters. We're here to protect and serve. And to be coming against a community like that, sends a strong message. It sends a strong message about leadership also.
The first of 2 days of national mourning for the Henry boys, declared by opposition leader Joseph Harmon, was observed on Tuesday. For the HGP Nightly News, Amel Griffith.